ما اطلاعات دقیق داریم.
We have precise information indicating that the United States, the Zionist regime, and some of their allies took charge of directing these matters and even formed a center for dialogue to map out the future of Iranian separatists and terrorists, allowing each region to write its own constitution, while engaging in arms smuggling and providing financial and logistical support. We have complete intelligence oversight of these matters. They held joint sessions in one of the regional countries, where intelligence services, including those of the United States and some Western countries, presented their specific programs for increasing the budget to create chaos in our country. In this meeting, even the rates for destruction in Iran were determined: killing someone, 500 million tamon; burning each car, 200 million tamon; burning police stations, 80 million tamon, and any harmful movements, 15 million tamon. You see, killing people for 500 million tamons means the goal is to create false killings. Kill whoever is within your reach and take 500 million tamons. In this regard, an individual has been arrested who received 900 million tamons for such actions. These riots had specific characteristics. Firstly, naked violence in the identification of the deceased, regardless of the number. Most of the deceased were killed with knives, suffocation, and nearly 60% of them were killed with a close blow to the head. One of the injured we arrested said that the same person who incited the riot hit me, and after a while, they shot me and said, "You're no longer useful." Among other features, the use of narcotics and industrial drugs by agitators not influenced by human emotions and kindness, and to intensify violent and barbaric actions. Some of the killed terrorists used so much drugs that they died without any complications. Excessive consumption of these substances. Killing minor and peripheral agitators by team leaders to create casualties and provoke public sentiment by shooting them in the head at close range. Targeted attacks on public property and assets usually occur as looting during protests, but in these riots, more than 150 chain stores that supplied the public's essential goods were destroyed, and none were looted. The goal was to cut off services to the people, creating an anti-taboo to expose the involvement of foreign elements. You are all aware of American and Israeli officials and their other vile and diabolical intentions, which they are not concealing in any way. Other features of these disturbances included attacks on military and government headquarters, military bases, governors' offices, and television centers, all of which came under fire. Their goal was to remove weapons from these centers and use them in the riots. There were targeted attacks on religious and cultural sites, and the burning of the Quran, which indicates that the nature of these disturbances was security and terrorist-related, not protest or livelihood concerns. As the Minister of Defense of the Islamic Republic of Iran, I warn the enemies and convey this message to my friends. Just as security is contagious, insecurity is also contagious, and we will use everything at our disposal to suppress the rioters within the country, but we may not be able to prevent them from spreading beyond our borders.